Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to go ahead and give my review over. Girl, it's cold as hell in my apartment. I just turned the AC up. Anyways, so I wanted to go ahead and give my review over Belle Collective. This was the season finale. Next week we have the reunion. I think it's only 2 parts. Again, all they need is two. Girl, they really probably could have did 1, but it's a 2-part reunion which comes on next week. It actually looks like it may be good. Girl, do Glenn got a baby? I wouldn't be surprised. Because quiet as it's kept, Letitia, Glenn, I hate to say this, Glenn gives me, he has an outside baby, and Letitia gives me, girl, having a piece of no man is better than having no man. Everybody ain't gonna be like Melody, and even though Melody, she stuck around and had a girl. This ain't got to do with Melody, girl. Some bitches will stay, baby and all. Quiet as it's kept. Look at Gabrielle Union. They swore up and down that Dwayne Wade was on a break. They was on a break when Dwayne Wade had his baby, knowing damn well there wasn't no break. Girl, look at Ludacris' wife. So it is some dumb bitches out there who will stay, baby and all. Hello. Anyways, girl. So shout out, girl. If y'all one of the dumb bitches who stayed when your man had a baby, I'm sorry, girl, but it just is what it is, girl. Shout out to you. Thank you for watching. You might not watch after what I just said, but okay. So, girl, the episode starts off where it left off. All I heard was somebody say, "Who is this man?" Girl, I did not hear that the last episode. So I heard somebody say, "Who is this man?" I think it was Letitia. I'm not sure. Did y'all see when her date was confused on whether or not to pull back Marie's chair or not? Did y'all see? It was like a real quick. You had to, if you watch it, well, just go back to when she walked in and just look. It's like a half a second, maybe a second, when he was like, what you want me to do? I said, these niggas ain't shit. Pull the chair back, nigga. She act like he got some sense in front of these people. But I guess he said we don't do it any other night, so why I'm doing it tonight? The only thing that really stuck out at the dinner was when Glenn stood up and said that he wanted 100% of Letitia's business and her earnings. Girl, when I tell you, baby, literally, I almost grabbed my TV and just threw it against the wall. I said, because this dumb bitch, she gonna agree to it. One of y'all told me in the comment section last week that, I guess y'all, this is what y'all said. This is what somebody said in the comment section, y'all. That it actually isn't dumb for Letitia to say that you can have 51% of my money or my earnings if you love me forever. Or, forever, ever. Because if he does not do that, or if he doesn't hold up his end of the bargain, then the contract is null and void. And when you put it that way, I guess that makes sense. But do I think that Letitia thought about it that way? I don't want to say Letitia is dumb, but I don't think that Letitia said and thought about it that way. Like, I know this nigga ain't shit. Like, I know he ain't gonna love me forever. So I'm just gonna say I'm gonna give you 51%. So when you fuck up, you ain't gonna get nothing. So maybe so. Maybe so. We still like Letitia over here. The only one I don't like is Kaylin. Anything that got to do with Kaylin, we're not going to talk about. Hello? Unless they drag that bitch at the reunion. That's the only time we're going to talk about her. And for some reason, I feel like they're not going to drag Kaylin like they should. I feel like Marie going to have smoke for Latrice, when really and truly, girl, your smoke needs to be directed to that white bitch that's sitting at the end of the couch. Hello? Anyways. So, when he said, he asked for 100%, which I almost grabbed my TV and threw it. When I almost had a fit. And then he comes out and says, well, I want 100% of your heart. Okay, girl. Whatever. So that was cute. He pulls out a ring and he basically, they kept saying re-proposing. At one point, I was so confused because it felt like they were saying he was proposing, then they were saying re-proposing, and then I was like, well, do they mean that they're just gonna renew their vows? Like, I didn't really, like, I was like, are they married or they just been together or have they just been together for 22 years? Because at one point I felt like they was slipping up and telling on themselves like, bitch, we really not married. This is my first time proposing to her. So I was really confused. And then the simple fact that did she even have a ring on her finger? So I don't know about Letitia and what's her name. You know, she talked about catering to her man. Letitia, you really ain't never catered to your man. Girl, you ain't catered to no man just like I ain't never catered to no man. Because the way you was so running around that kitchen like a chicken with your head cut off and, girl, literally got a cheesecake. Girl, we know cheesecake is a pie. Hello? And the way she dug, girl, it looked like peach cobbler by the time she finished. Like, girl, you don't cater to your man and you really don't cook, because I can tell. Because people who cook, they know they were around the kitchen. They know what they doing. And if you've been cooking for your man and catering to your man like you say you did, but you can really work around the kitchen with your eyes closed and one hand tied behind your back. Quiet as it's kept. If you really cater to your man like you say you cater to your man. But girl, you just like me, girl. You a new school hoe. We're not catering to these niggas. Girl, fix your own fucking plate. That's why I ain't got no man, huh? Hello? Don't listen to me, girl, because y'all ain't gonna have no man just like I ain't got no man. You know they say we only mean something when we got a man beside us. Anyways, girl. So I did love Latrice's outfit with the white shirt and the knee-high boots, the thigh-high boots. I thought that was so cute. Essential. Is it essential? Essential beauty party. I thought Latrice looked great. Here go Cliff. Cliff always want to be in a motherfucking picture. Like, sit your ass down. Like, Cliff, why you can't be like the other niggas and just like why you want to be like Cliff want to be the fucking star. Like, they gonna start to have a problem because, Cliff, we don't want you as a star. We want Latrice as a star. Sit your ass down and stay your ass out the picture. Like, Latrice, she couldn't take a picture at the photo shoot with those Claremont twins. She couldn't take a picture at her fucking party. Now all of a sudden, because Latrice already told us the tea, you was not supportive of your wife or what she had going on. Now all of a sudden you want to be in the motherfucking pictures and shit. Get your ass in the back and let your wife have her moment. Girl, she can't even get up there and give a speech without you standing beside her ass. Let your wife have her fucking moment. Because quiet as it's kept, again, you didn't believe her in the first place. Oh, lurking in the motherfucking background and shit like, damn, nigga. Anyways, girl, that conversation that looked like that happened between Glenn, girl, that white man, and Cliff looked awkward as hell. You see when they showed that face. See, y'all gotta pay attention to stuff like this. I pay attention to it. Girl, y'all saw when they showed that fast clip when Glenn and Cliff were talking, girl, they was laughing. But when that white man was over there, it was awkward as hell. Oh, girl, come on for the awkward conversation. Letitia, you're not gonna say anything about my girl. Letitia, like, why are you acting like, girl? Girl, Letitia just happy she got a ring, girl. I don't know. She wanted Tambra to know that she had a ring. Marie and Essie, they opened up their new mental health facility. It's 10,000 square feet. Her man, he there with a t-shirt and some slacks on with no belt. Just look at the fool. Girl, you got Marie walking around here with a fucking two-piece suit on and a sequin shirt, and your man done came up here with some pants that's low-key hanging on, like, girl, some low-rise slacks, a t-shirt, and no belt. Girl, I don't know where y'all be getting these niggas from. Girl, these niggas ain't even putting in no effort to look decent. Girl, like, I don't even get it. I don't get it. Your daddy up there with a t-shirt on. Like, I don't know. Like, I will say this much. I do, like, in some of my ways, I am kind of like a little bit of old school thinking. Like, if your daughter or if your girlfriend or partner is opening up a 10,000 square foot facility, girl, you could at least put on a button down shirt and tuck your shirt in. Or put on a blazer. I put on a blazer. You can put on a blazer and a cute little t-shirt. Because people wear t-shirts underneath blazers. You know, not nothing like with print on it. But like throw on a cute little blazer. Or you can throw on a black. Well, that's too young probably for them. But girl, I just thought they looked a mess. I'm sorry. Girl, they looked a mess, girl. Tambra, I don't think I've ever said this before, but I'm going to go ahead and say it. Because I've heard other people say this, but I never wanted to say it. I probably have and just don't remember. I despise Tambra Sheree's voice. She probably has the worst voice I have ever heard in my entire life. But clearly she's doing something right because she has a number 1, radio show in her time slot. So clearly somebody like it. But that voice. Now, Tambra, you too fucking old to be this goddamn confusing. So I don't know if Tambra wants to be in a relationship with Demond or if she just wants his sperm and that she just wants someone to have a child with. Because then you mentioned, well, if they make a great partner, they'll make a great marriage. Tambra, do you know what you want? Or are you just doing this just to do some shit for TV? Because I don't really think that Tambra wants to be with Demond. And I don't even know if she really wants a baby. I don't know. The whole situation with Demond is confusing to me. With his big, fine, swole ass. Oof, girl. And then she don't want to have sex with him. He was like, can't we just do it the old school way? She brought out a fucking sperm cup. Girl, you don't hop on that man for another bitch do. Hello? Shit. Because if I had a coochie, I damn sure give him some with his big, fine, swole ass. Anyway, child. Letitia meets up with Marie. I feel bad for Letitia. Basically, the Fair Street project is more than likely probably not going to happen. Marie did ask Letitia a good question, and I don't really think that she heard the question. Marie asked Letitia, are there any other properties in that area that are not historic, like the building that she's trying to, redo and all that stuff? And I think that's a good question. Is there another building on the block that you could do and not that building? But I think that she was probably so stuck on that building that it's kind of like, once you have your mind on something, this is what I want. And if it ain't that, then I don't want nothing else. But she was pretty, heard about the fact that pretty much she's getting a runaround about this project that she's trying to do. And then at the end, she let it be known pretty much like it's probably not going to happen. That's what it comes down to. So Antoinette, oh, excuse me, y'all. I'm sleepy because it's almost 2:00 in the morning. So Antoinette is doing her sip and see. I said that Antoinette must have done this to have something to do because they knew that this was like the season finale or like this was probably like the end of taping and she had to find something to do. Because I refuse to believe that this girl really was rushing to do this sip and see, and this bitch barely got up walls. Baby, fish ain't even have no restroom. Girl, so you mean to tell me I gotta go to the wing stop next door to pee? After I drink all this goddamn liquor and eat up all this food, if I gotta pee, I gotta go to the subway next door and use a restroom because you ain't got no restrooms in your building yet. So I think that Antoinette was just doing this, not doing her business, but I'm saying throwing this party in this moment just to have something to do because, girl, quiet as it's kept. No tea, no shade. I feel like it was pointless. Girl, you got a wall right here and a sign up. Girl, that's it. Girl, this is what we coming to see? Girl, no tea, no shade. I hope that doesn't sound like I'm being mean. Antoinette I'm sure is doing the damn thing. I'm sure the business is up, or at least I hope it's up and running by now. Well, I don't know, because COVID took a toll on a lot of shit. But if it's not up, we know why it's probably not up because of COVID. But, God, I don't want to sound like I'm being mean, but it's kind of like, girl, why are we here? Girl, you ain't got no restroom, girl. It's one wall and a sign. Girl, we got to go outside. We got to go outside the building on the concrete. You'd invited a band. I don't know. It was just kind of like, it was like a whole bunch of nothing, in my opinion. David was there. David is sexy. That's a sexy little gumdrop, baby. He look like he might be 5'8". You know, I like my nigga. I mean, 5'8" ain't that bad. I'm acting like I'm 6'5". I'm acting like I'm really about to go on a date with David. Girl, David is cute though. I think him and Marie. I think him and Antoinette make a very, very cute couple. You think Antoinette only entertaining him because that white man broke her heart, so now she want to see. Girl, anyways, girl. Girl, when Latrice said the space is giving me what I thought, not finished, but she got a logo up. Girl, that's all it was. Marie comes and she basically let the girls know, girl, I'm still ignorant, but I'm gonna act like I'm on my best behavior. Because quiet as it's kept, Marie is a business owner. She just opened up this mental health facility. I think everybody can be ignorant. Hello? We all can be ignorant when we need to be, but girl, I do think that, I don't think it's a good look. I hate to be this person to say this, but I'm gonna go ahead and say it. I do think that, like Marie, Antoinette, they really can't be they really shouldn't be going around. I know Antoinette ain't really cut up like that, but you really can't be going around cutting up and acting a fool. Even though the second time, that white woman, that was all on her. I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say. The second time, that shit was on Kaylin. But because Marie has been involved in, multiple altercations with different people at a brunch, it's kind of like, damn, Marie, girl. But yeah, so Antoinette says that her dad and her were, I really want to know more about Antoinette's backstory next season, because she mentioned that her and her dad had been evicted twice, their car got repossessed twice. So I really want to know what happened. Like, did she even mention her mother? I think Antoinette should open up more next season. Latrice pulls Marie to the side. I mean, Latrice was the bigger person, because at the end of the day, Latrice didn't do shit to Marie, and I still do not think that was Marie's, that was Latrice's hair. And the truth of the matter is, Latrice, that first event, bitch, that was on you. That was so tacky, tied, laden through the way you did that, girl, at that women's empowerment event. Girl, that's the real gag of it, girl. We're at a women's empowerment event, girl, and I'm addressing you at a table full of women about something that's negative. Girl, you couldn't have pulled that girl to the side. You couldn't have waited till she came outside. Like, you couldn't have came with your receipt and said, hey, this is the bag. This is a bag. This is the receipt. Wait, what's a receipt? This is a receipt, and this was the thing. This was the bag that the hair came in, and this was the hair. I mean, at that point, bitch, you done already used the hair and put it in your head, but I think that it was a better way to handle that situation than how Marie handled it. But Latrice basically is a bigger person. Marie starts his whole, you remind me of me when I was your age, and you can't be acting like that. I thought it was about to go left real fast, but Latrice did a good job of just letting Marie talk. Like, okay, bitch, I'm gonna let this bitch talk. And that was pretty much it. That was the show. Like I said, girl, next week is the reunion. That was it. I guess we'll see. I'll see y'all next week for the reunion part 1. Bye, y'all.